Hello and welcome to my Water Elementals guide. This guide is designed for mages of level 50 and above. It's a rather old hunting spot, but it has always been one of my personal favorites. I've hunted here up to level 100 and still gained a pretty decent amount of experience. Since the creatures in this particular hunting spot are very weak to energy damage, sorcerers will have an advantage over druids, as they will be able to use more of their abilities. However, it's a great and fun place for both vocations nonetheless. You will only encounter two types of creatures here: water elementals, which when unlocking them completely in your bestiary will grant you 25 charm points, and quarry mantis scouts, which grant 15 charm points. However, completely unlocking the latter will take a long time, as they are found in very small numbers within the cave. The most important piece of equipment you will need to hunt here is a Helmet of the Deep, since the creature's strongest attack does drowning damage. Wearing a Helmet of the Deep will mitigate this damage by 100%, making it essential to hunt here. Though it's not completely necessary, if you do have a Glacier Kilt, you should definitely bring it to reduce the damage dealt by the creature's ice attacks. I recommend bringing a shield instead of a spellbook, since water elementals can deal high physical damage as well, but you can use whatever you feel more comfortable with. If you're a druid, bring along an underworld rod, since these creatures are immune to ice and earth damage. If you're a sorcerer, you should bring a wand of Starstorm, since they are extremely weak to energy damage, and this wand will help you kill them faster. For supplies, you should bring between 100 to 150 great mana potions depending on your capacity, and about 50 to 100 thunderstorm runes, just in case you get swarmed by these creatures. You will also loot a few great mana potions, so you can use them as you loot them for a bit of a longer hunt. Never forget to bring your fishing rod, as this will greatly increase your profit, a lot of which will be coming from small diamonds, rainbow trouts, and green perches, as these fish can reach very high prices on the market since they are needed for a couple quests. Also, by using the fishing rod on the fresh corpses, you can obtain the following items. Just keep in mind that the chances of fishing giant shimmering pearls and Leviathan's amulet are less than 1%. This will depend on your luck, but don't worry, I guarantee you will make some nice profit nonetheless. If you're a sorcerer, you can use Energy Strike in addition to Energy Waves and Energy Beams to finish off your foes even faster. On the other hand, if you're a druid, you will have to stick with using Energy Strike. Always keep an eye on your health bar, as these creatures combo pretty often. Use light healing constantly to keep yourself at green health, and cast intense or ultimate healing for emergencies to save mana and supplies. Starting at level 50, you will have access to your Wheel of Destiny. However, at such low levels, you won't benefit much from the perks. But for this particular hunting spot, I recommend choosing either increased hit points or capacity, but feel free to experiment and see which one you like best and find the most useful for your gameplay style. This somewhat forgotten cave is located southwest of Port Hope. Start by heading south from the depot, climb up the stairs, then proceed down these stairs here, and continue southwest along this path until you reach the jungle's edge. And finally, head down the stairs here. The access to the cave is blocked by a level 50 gate of expertise, so don't waste your time trying to come here with a lower level character. The rotation is pretty simple. Just use your wand or rod auto attacks and cast Energy Strike or any other energy spells. Water elementals don't have many hit points, so you will typically require about 3 to 4 energy strikes to defeat them, depending on your magic level. I'd suggest hunting one water elemental at a time, especially if you've recently just reached level 50. Be very cautious when facing more than 2, since around this level range, mages are still pretty vulnerable, and they could easily one-shot you even while wearing a Helmet of the Deep. If you get swarmed by these creatures, I suggest using Thunderstorm runes to finish them off while always keeping yourself at full health to avoid any fatal combos. I find hunting clockwise in this area to be the most comfortable, but you can try going counterclockwise to see which you prefer. Just be careful when entering the wider areas, since some of them contain 4 or more water elementals. Try luring them one by one and repeat this until you finish them all and move on to the next area. The respawn here is actually pretty fast, so you won't have to wait between runs. After 30 minutes of hunting here, I managed to maintain over 200k raw experience per hour, peaking at 330k on green stamina, It made around 17k in profit without counting the fish. This makes it another excellent choice for solo hunting as a mage. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts on the type of content you'd prefer to see in the future, and consider subscribing to my channel for more Tibian content. Until next time.